Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you on the look I was wearing in my previous video for my August favorites. So it was requested that I do a tutorial for this look, so here it is. First, I'm starting out with my MAC Fast Response Eye Cream, which is amazing right now because I'm not getting too much sleep because of my new baby. And then for primer, I'm using something new. It's the Nivea Aftershave Balm. And I saw Nikki Tutorials use this as her primer, and it works amazing as a primer, and it's super inexpensive at the drugstore. Now I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in light beige, and this is the perfect color for when I'm my natural skin tone, and I'm just using a beauty blender to apply it all over my face. For my brows, I am using a couple new products from Urban Decay. I'm not going to spend too much time on them because you've seen me do this 100 times. But I'm just filling it in with the Brow Beater pencil in warm brown, and then I'm going to set them in place with the Brow Tamer. Next, I'm going in with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm using this as a base for my eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with a translucent setting powder on top just to make sure that that base isn't too tacky and that the eyeshadows apply more evenly. For most of my looks, I typically go in with my transition shade, but this time I'm going in with my lid shade because I want everything to blend into this color. For this look, I'm going to be using all Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I'm starting out with one of the foiled eyeshadows in Whimsical, and I'm using a MAC 242 brush sprayed with some Fix Plus to apply this all over the lid. For my transition shade, I'm using a combination of a Creme Brulee and Peach Smoothie, both from Makeup Geek. As I said, I'm using all Makeup Geek. And I'm just applying this lightly in the crease and just gradually building up the color and slowly blending it into the outer corner of my eye as well. So that outer 1/3, I'm just blending the two colors into that as well. Next, I'm going in with Simply Marlena, which is a really beautiful pink shade. And this is kind of the star of the show. I've been really obsessed with using pinks and trying to make them more wearable for a daily wear look because I typically don't ever wear pink shades, but I don't know, lately I've just been really liking them. So I'm putting this on that outer 1/3 of my lid and just really focusing on blending. To deepen up that outer corner and give it a really pretty gradient, I'm using Makeup Geek Bitten, which is a really beautiful reddish shade, and this is just going to deepen up that outer corner and provide a really nice faded effect from that pink to this bitten color. I just think it looks really pretty, so you want to go with an even smaller brush for this and really pack it into that outer corner. Then make sure you go back in with a blending brush to just really blend those two together so there's no harsh lines. I really wanted more depth and dimension in that outer corner, so I'm going in with some black eyeshadow. I'm using Makeup Geek Corrupt and just focusing this on my outer corner lash line and just gradually building it up slightly into that outer V. So you can see there I'm just gradually building it up, and this is going to really add some more dimension and just a beautiful effect to the eye. I really love how this turned out. So just focus on adding a little at a time and then gradually blending it out as well. For liner, I decided to use my Kat Von D liner in Trooper because it is my favorite way to apply a wing liner, and I thought wing liner would look really good with the shape I created with the shadows. It's just going to really accentuate that kind of cat eye type of shape. And there was some fallout from that black shadow, so I'm just going in with my MAC makeup wipes and cleaning up any fallout that was underneath my eyes. This is why I always do my concealer last. So now I'm going in with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer in Light. I love this concealer for a drugstore concealer. It is one of my favorites. So I'm applying a few stripes underneath my eyes and kind of like a triangle like motion just to brighten and conceal at the same time. Then I'm applying it down my nose, on the tip of my nose, some on my forehead, and then on my Cupid's bow as well.
You're too slow.
To set my concealer, I'm using 2 shades from the NYX Highlight and Contour palette, and I'm absolutely loving this palette. It looks a little beaten up because it did break in the mail, but I'm still getting good use out of it, and I absolutely love it. I have since used the contour shades as well, and I have to say I really love those too. So I'm just using that to set everywhere I put that concealer with those 2 shades mixed. For mascara, I'm using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and I typically always use this now when I am applying false lashes because it really doesn't matter what mascara I use when I'm wearing false lashes, but this has some properties for lash growth. I don't know if it really works or not, but I just feel like it's the best mascara to use if it doesn't matter what your actual lashes look like. So now I'm going in with Esquito Voila lashes and just applying those with my fingers with some House of Lashes glue in the dark tone. Usually I finish my look with the lips last, but I decided to do them right now because I wasn't sure what I was going to do on my cheeks quite yet. So I'm going in with MAC Soar. I filled in my lips because, as I said, I wasn't really sure about my lip combo either. So now I'm going over it with Stila Patina, and then I wanted to lighten it up a little bit more. So I'm using Anastasia Pure Hollywood with a lip brush and just popping that in the center of my lip to lighten it up and just make my lips look fuller. I love this combo of Stila Patina and Pure Hollywood. Now I'm going back to finish my under eye area after my concealer's all done and all that. I like to go back and finish smoking out my under eye if that's what I choose to do. So I'm just using that pink shade, Simply Marlena, underneath my eye, and then I'm just taking a little bit of Bitten in the very outer corner. Pretty much the length of the brush I'm using is how much I'm going to be putting in the outer corner. After you've smoked out your lower lash line, just go in with the mascara of your choice. I'm still using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and then I'm going to highlight my eyes. So I'm taking Bling from Makeup Geek, just a really small brush from MAC, and applying this underneath my brow bone as well as in my inner corners. For contour, I will be doing a cream contour, and I'm using a darker shade in the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick, and it's a really easy way to apply for cream contour because it's already in a stick form, so you just can swipe it on your face, the areas where you want to apply. But I do find that this dries quite fast, so I would recommend working on one section at a time. Now I want to set that cream contour and further bronze up my face, so I'm going in with the cooler tone bronzing shade from the Charlotte Tilbury palette just to add a little bit of more cooler tone because that Makeup Forever HD foundation is quite warm. So I'm just cooling it down quite a bit because my makeup is more cool tone, so I thought it would look a little bit better. And then I'm going to contour my chin a little bit and then go in with Urban Decay Rapture blush, just a small amount of this because it is so pigmented, but it is my favorite blush at the moment. I'm absolutely in love with this blush and I haven't been using anything but it. It's just so amazing. And for my highlight, I'm going back into that palette from Charlotte Tilbury and just using the highlight shade. I forgot how beautiful this highlight is because I've been on others, but I absolutely love this highlight shade. So I'm just using it on my cheekbones, on my nose, Cupid's bow, just the places where I want to have a little bit of a highlight. I always skip my chin, but you can put it there, but I don't need any highlight there. And now I'm just setting my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.